Troy Casey, the Certified Health Nut, reporting for naturalnews.com. Today we're here at Rawesome Food Club. There was a bust this morning for raw milk. There were 3 arrested, allegedly illegally producing, selling unpasteurized milk. The arraignment is scheduled tomorrow for James Stewart and Eugenia Block at the Criminal Courts Building, 210 West Temple Street in Los Angeles. And so the owner of a Venice Market and 2 other people were arrested today on charges stemming from the alleged illegal production and sale of unpasteurized goat milk, goat cheese, and other products at farmers markets in Los Angeles, Ventura, and Santa Barbara County. We're here to interview some long-standing members and people that run Rawesome.
I saw FDA, FBI, California Department of Agriculture, and probably Building and Safety come in and just pillage and rape all of our product here at Rawesome today. They started around 7 o'clock, banging on the doors, saying police, and threw a search warrant out. Did not read James Stewart. They came after James. They did not read him his rights and arrested him and handcuffed him.
Here's what people just don't understand, and people don't know this in the public. They don't realize that when you pasteurize dairy, it actually makes it unhealthy for you. I didn't know that. I didn't know that for the longest time. I didn't realize that when you actually heat dairy, it takes everything that's good about dairy out of it. So, raw dairy is good dairy.
I helped James Stewart start the business. He's been open for quite some time. Back in the late 90s. He started out of his garage.
7 a.m. we hear a knock at the front door, LAPD, and then at the back gate we hear LAPD. So James, he asked what the charge was, and they said they had a search warrant for the property. There was no charge stated to James, and they proceeded to handcuff him, and his rights were not read to him, and me and Steve were both witness to that.
What we're doing here, I feel, is very peaceful, and it's a way to continue feeding the people with the food they need. I mean, regardless of legalities, people need to eat health food. If it's illegal to eat food that's healthy, then we're all criminals. And I would prefer to continue eating healthy food regardless of what anyone tells me.
Why do you come here and shop?
Raw food.
Raw food. Healthy food.
Right now, James is sitting in jail at the Pacific Station over on Culver Boulevard in Centinela with a bail set at $123,000. And from what I understand, they will not let him 10% out. He has to get the whole total to get out of jail today. So, as far as I know, tomorrow morning he's going before a judge around 8:30, and we'll see what happens then.
People need to know what's going on with their food. They need to know what good food is, and people have lost track. We live in a fast food society, and they've lost track what actually feeds the body and feeds the mind and feeds the spirit. So we want to just get information out there so that people can make their own choice, so things like this don't happen. Because if more people knew what was good for them and that our rights were being taken away, and as Americans, it's our right to eat whatever we want.
So I climbed the fence and looked over and literally watched them just taking crates of milk into the kitchen. Once they go into the kitchen, you can't see them. And so when they came out, all the bottles were empty. So that just meant they were just pouring down the drain, milk after milk after milk. We generally get about 400 to 800 gallons of milk per week for the community, and that goes from anywhere from San Diego.
And it's good milk too. Let me tell you.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, very good milk. Look at this muscle. Yeah, but it was very surreal and hard because right next to us is a homeless shelter, and
people could have used that food.
Yeah, and people are kind of in awe and dismay because here we are with what am I trying to say? In
a police state.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what's happening. We're over-policed. And the only reason why we're over-policed is because we don't know our individual right.
I have 2 older parents that I take care of, 94, 95. My mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's 10 or 11 years ago. She wasn't supposed to be around now. She was supposed to be dead 2 years after they diagnosed her. And with the raw dairy product from the Amish and the kind of nutritional support that she's gotten, she's in very good health now. And I know my parents wouldn't be alive if I didn't have this kind of high quality food available.
So you think this raid today will affect your parents' health?
Invariably. I don't know, where am I going to get Amish milk? There's nothing like it. Nothing that quality that I've seen. And I can't get the dairy, the cheeses. I feed I maintain her weight was never possible before. With the cheeses, I can maintain her weight at normal. It's the only place I can buy cheese without salt. It's just high grade, good quality stuff that saves people's lives if you have any understanding in nutrition.
Thanks, brother.
We would love as many people to come tomorrow as possible in a show of good faith and support to what we've always been about, which is supplying high quality, healthy raw foods to everybody. Please come. We really, really need you at this point. This is in my feeling, the turning point of the issues and the fight that we've been in, and I'm not giving up.
Hi, I'm Leslie Bauer, and I'm the gatekeeper here at Rawesome. That means that I'm in charge of people when they come through to make sure that they have their proper identification and membership, and I sign new people up. We are a private membership club, so we do not serve the public. That means that anybody that's on the lot is part ownership in our cow share. So consequently, everybody that comes in has to sign a document that states that they are 100% responsible for their own health. That means we are not liable if anything happens if they consume any raw dairy products or anything else.
Here's another thing it brings up in my mind. We have a country that's so in debt. I mean, trillions of dollars worth in debt. And we have all these problems. The economy is so messed up, and they spend time raiding a raw store where people just are part of a kind of a club or a community in a society where they've got much bigger problems than this. Really? You're going to spend our taxpayer dollars raiding a raw store? It's so absurd.
So, yes, welcome to planet Earth in 2011.
And wake up and say, look around and go, wait a minute, you're policing me and I have the right to choose.
So we can keep providing people with nutrition, because the people in charge, they've got their perceptions in a bind, and I really hope that they can wake up and see what's going on, because it's we really need to start focusing on each other and seeing that we all depend on each other. And by ruling the world, what we're really doing is isolating ourselves from everyone, and we depend on each other.
They also took a bunch of things out the front door. They took all our paperwork, they took money, they took membership forms, applications, anything that they could find, that computers, anything that they thought would have been evidence.
Wow, so it sounds like they worked pretty hard to undermine the whole fabric of Rawesome.
Indeed, they did, and they were here for at least 7 hours. So I'm surprised that we, as taxpayers, are paying for this to happen to us. We just want to eat our own real food and take responsibility for what it is that we're consuming. We're all responsible adults, and we, in this country, are supposedly free. So I don't understand what they have against freedom, but obviously there's something.
In total, it looks like they took $30,000 to $50,000 worth of food. They backed up, it looked like to be a 20-foot truck with a flatbed they used to tow big trucks, and they filled it up with food, and it was full when it left here. It was empty when it came in, and it was full when they left. And you could see out of the cracks of the truck, you saw watermelons, you saw coconuts.
You took watermelons?
Took watermelons. You saw fresh produce that James had just bought this morning, that he had just brought. They took it, and whether they dumped it, I don't know, but they took it away. That truck was full. And when we came back in, when they finally left, they had double padlocked all the locks, and they left little tags on them, all the cute little tags. And we got in, and everything was bare. They left some honey, they left some oil, and they left a little fish. They raided us and they raped us. They took everything that we have. Everything.
Right. Nature's first law is self-preservation. Most people don't realize that. Oh, I'm so grateful that I have access to clean food here at Rawesome. I mean, if the certified health nut couldn't get his own food, man.